Yeah, I think that's what we kind of went with. I think that was one of our most complete games of the season. We talked about that a bit this morning, and how we played 5-on-5, how we were able to play through the neutral zone and turn that into offense. So I think we got to continue with that here down this final stretch and keep playing that way. And if we can stay consistent like that, especially at 5-on-5, we'll be in a good spot.
What was it? More of the connectivity? Is that sort of what jumps out in terms of what you did so well?
Yeah, for sure. It was staying to our structure. Obviously, LA plays a 1-3-1, and they're a really structured team. But we thought we played in our structure and stayed above guys, and we were able to turn pucks over. Like I said, through that neutral zone was huge, staying above them and not letting them get into our zone quick, and we could turn it right back on them.
How do you approach the final stretch of yourself personally with, I don't know if it's goals or if it's details? How do you approach the final stretch and what you want to accomplish?
Yeah, I think definitely set some personal goals for myself and really play hard and stay consistent within my game over the last couple weeks here, trying to push and just trying to show myself even more. I think it's big to end the regular season off on a good note and feel good about your game and feel good about yourself. So I think keep doing what I'm doing and add a little more and start creating a little more offense.
We've heard Coach talk on Saturday, I believe, just something about the standards having to stay exactly the same. It doesn't matter if the playoffs are a possibility. How is that being communicated, and how are you guys trying to ensure that that's true?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what we showed last game. I think if we play how we want to play like a team and stay within our structure, we're going to be totally fine. It's when we get loose and stray away from that, that's when we shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit. So I think it's just staying to that structure, having fun, enjoying it, coming to the rink. It's hockey, right? So you got to enjoy every day you can come to the rink and have fun with it. So I think that's the biggest thing, and then stay within our structure and keep playing hard.
Did you start to feel a bit of maybe late season chemistry with Yegor and Max Saturday night? What'd you make playing with those two?
Yeah, I think just trying to find your chemistry. Obviously, anytime you get on a new line, play with guys you haven't really played with before, it's building that chemistry and trying to find out where they're going to be and what kind of game they play when you're beside them. Obviously, you watch them and know what they do, but it's different when you get on the line with them. So I think just trying to feel comfortable and finding that chemistry.
What do you think are the biggest differences from playing an NHL schedule versus an AHL schedule? How have you adjusted to it?
Yeah, I know it's only 10 games, but it feels just a lot busier. I think you're always on the go. You're always practicing. You have an event. You're always traveling. So I think it's just making sure you're taking adequate time to feel good and rest your body, do those recovery things. I think that's the biggest difference. You don't really have 3-4 day stretches in between back-to-back games. So it's nice. I think you play every second game or every second day, and it's hard to, or it's good because if you have a tough one, you got another game coming right away and you can prove yourself again. So I think those are little things that you try and take positives out of having a busy schedule.
What's the biggest area of growth you've seen from your own game?
Yeah, I think just playing with pace, playing with speed. I feel like I've been doing it pretty consistently, and I think that's something that I got to keep going and keep working on, and especially in these last couple of weeks here is playing with that pace, and I think that's a big thing I've improved on, and just being able to make plays and find my game and be confident within that.
Off the ice, what's the biggest thing you've learned, preparation-wise or work ethic-wise over the past few weeks from the veterans here?
Yeah, I just think as the regular season, as the year goes on, it gets later in the year and the games get tighter. Everyone kind of plays a little harder, and teams start to get ready for playoffs and gear up and push for the playoffs and whatnot. So I think just the pace gets up a little more and the involvement and whatnot. So I think every little inch counts, and it's those little things that matter when you get to this time of year. So that's definitely what I've seen ramped up.
I know you played center a bit in junior in the AHL. Have you bugged the coach a bit about getting a look there?
No, I haven't talked too much about it. I think it's just doing what I can day to day, and wherever I'm put, I try and do my best to excel at it. So I think no matter where I'm playing, wing, center, I think I'll just do whatever I can to kind of show myself and do what I can do. And happy on the wing right now, and if I'm at center, I'll be happy too. So it doesn't really matter too much to me.
Is playing at center in the NHL something you actually want to do?
I think it depends, right? I think it's a lot different of a position, and I haven't really played it all at the NHL level really yet. So I think it's definitely something to see, and it's definitely something I'm comfortable with and like playing. But I also have found a nice home on the left side, and I like playing there as well. So to me, it's all about just feeling good with where you're at and what you're playing and doing what's ever needed.